Hey guys, this is Paracool Tips and thank you for watching my channel. So in this video, I want to do a unboxing of the new Nintendo Switch. This is the OLED model. They have the older version, which is the regular LCD, but this is the new OLED model. And so I'm gonna unbox it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's in the box. So as you can see, you have the two controllers, right? The right and left. So I bought this strictly for my children. They previously had the Xbox, so I decided to get them a more children-like game. Whereas the Xbox, they enjoyed the Xbox, but it was more, most of the games we noticed there were more adventure game, fighting game, more mature game. But I thought, let me just buy the Nintendo Switch because there's more, Mario type children game. And so what's in the box also is put that aside. This is the actual Nintendo Switch right here. This is the OLED model, and this is the screen. And this is the HDMI cable. This is the power cable, right? And this is the joystick. So this is, I figured this is probably where you put the controller, the right and left controller here, if you want to have a traditional joystick feel. So you call this the Joy-Con. They call it the Joy-Con grip. Let's see what else. These are the Joy-Con straps. So if you're playing a game which requires you to swing your arms, I guess you put this on your wrist so that you don't drop the Joy-Con. And this right here is the Nintendo Switch dock with the LAN port. And if I open this right here, you can see that there is a HDMI port here, and there's the USB Type-C port here, and that's where you connect your Ethernet cable here. And then you have two USB slots right here. And then included also too is this literature right here. This is just giving you health safety guidelines on how to care for your Nintendo Switch. And that's all in the box. So now what I'm gonna do is connect all these devices together. I've not really practice any of this yet, so I'm doing it for the very first time. So this is the Nintendo Switch here, and you have these Joy-Con, which I'm gonna take out, remove from the sleeves. So I've looked at other videos one time about a couple of months ago, before I had purchased the Nintendo Switch, making sure that this was a game that I really wanted for my kids to play. So let me try to connect this. So I figure this would probably be the USB Type-C port is here, so I assume this would be the bottom. And from what I remember is that you insert it from the top to the bottom right here, and there's a button you press right here, and I think this slides down. Press it again. No. So let me press this button here, remove it, and let me stick it on this side. Actually, this is probably, let me turn it this way. Okay. So maybe I have it backwards, right? I have it backwards. The screen is here, so I have it backwards. So that means that this is supposed to be on this side. So I remember they told me that to remove it, all you got to do is press this small button right here, and then it unclips. So let me put it on this side, so it clips. All right, and on this side, see there's an opening here. Just slide it right here. So here it is. And so I guess the charging port is on top. And this is the speaker. This is the volume rocker. And this is the power button. This is the microphone, headphone jack. And you also have where you insert the game right in this slot right here. Let's see if I can get the slot open. Okay, so I don't have really any nails, so I can't really open it. But this is where you would insert the game cartridge right here. What else? Again, this is the USB Type-C port right here. So you have the controller here. For some reason, it looks like I have it upside down. Let me try it this way. Maybe, yeah, this is probably correct this way. So yeah, the charging port is on the bottom. Normally a charging port would be on the bottom rather than the top. So I think this is the correct way to hold it. And so also too, if there are games that are multiplayer game, you can actually have the two controllers that are separate. So you can have two separate controllers and have two separate two players playing at the same time, from what I understand. And these rockers, well, these Joy-Con straps, let's see. So let me remove, so you can actually have this switch connected to here and have the port connected to your television. So mainly this would be used to play on a television, but it is portable. You take it out of the docking station, right? The docking station, the dock, and you can connect and have it portable and play from anywhere here. So let me remove the Joy-Con from the Nintendo Switch. Again, you press this button right here, and it slides off, and then press the little button right here, and it comes off. So now the Joy-Con, let's say you had a two-player game, and you can see the arrow pointing down, right? You have some arrow, and I guess when you insert this in here, let's see if I'm correct. Yeah, you gotta press this button here. Well, maybe it doesn't go in here. Yeah, it does. So it connects here. So then you would put this on your wrist, right? And then you can play. So if you're playing a game that swings, you don't risk dropping your Joy-Con. So you have it strapped on your wrist. So that's how that works. Okay, that's pretty cool. And let me remove it. Let me press that button. Oops. It's kind of hard to remove. Let's see. Oh, maybe I gotta press this button here. All right, so I don't want to break it. It looks like it's super locked. look like you got some extra buttons here and buttons. This is the controller, and then you got buttons here, and you look like you got this looks like another button here. So you got buttons here, 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 and here. So I'm not sure how to remove this. I press the button, it's still not budging. It's not budging at all. Looks like it's super locked. All right, so I guess I gotta go online and see how to remove this. So for now, let me not try to force it out. And of course you have your Joy-Con grip right here, and you insert it in here, right? And you lock it. So then you can play. Unfortunately, I can't remove this to insert it here for some reason. I don't know why. So this is cool. Let's see. All right, so let's we'll deal with this later, right? So this is the Nintendo Switch right here, and this is the docking station. So I figured there's a USB, I don't know if you see it, right here. There's the connection, that's the female type C connection, and you have like 2 grooves here. And this would be, actually, this is the female and that's the male connection for the USB type C. So I'd connect it, push it in here. Well, let's see, oops. Oh, okay, it goes, is this the correct way? It's funny because you see how it's connecting? I'm not sure if it's inserted. Maybe it's not supposed to be like this. Maybe it's supposed to go in this way. Yeah, it goes in really, actually, let me make sure it's inserted into the slot. I'm not exactly sure if it's inserted correctly. Maybe it's supposed to go in this way. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's, I'm not sure if it's in, but it looks like everything's flush. But it doesn't snap. So I'm not even sure if it's in all the way in. So usually though, it's, usually you'll hear a snap, but it's like kind of loose. Maybe that's how it's supposed to go. And then it's kind of funny, I guess you gotta lift this up, right? And then plug in your cable here. And I guess the cable goes underneath here and then comes out here. That's kind of weird. So let me insert this here and here. Guess that's how that goes. And then just stick it in here. If you want to remove it, you remove it out there. So have this here. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to remove this, right? And stick it into this port right here, right? And then this HDMI goes in here. So this already has Wi-Fi, wireless Wi-Fi, but if you do have a wired Ethernet connection, then you can connect it here to have more stable connection. And this goes right in here. Okay, so that covers that, and then you have the cords coming out of this slot right here. So let's say you're on the go and you want to take your Nintendo Switch. I guess you would just remove it here, and then you want to stick it back to play on the TV. You just stick it right in here. That's it. All right. So what I learned is to remove the Joy-Con from the strap. Before I was kind of pressing this button, and I was kind of struggling to remove it, but I found the way to do it. So if you look here, there's this little button right here, and it says lock, and the arrow is pointing down. So when I press it down, it's locked. So even when I press this button right here to remove it, I won't be able to remove it. So what I actually have to do is push this notch down, right? Just push it down, and all you have to do is just slide it up, and it comes right off. That's all I had to do, and I was kind of struggling with it, but that's the way you do it. So I'm going to stick this in here to kind of show you the Joy-Con grip, and here it is. So if you want, so I guess if you're comfortable, if you have two players, you can actually buy a second one, and then you can play it, I guess. So this is more traditional Xbox, PlayStation feel, right? So now, so let me remove it. To remove it, you press the two buttons again, right here, these two buttons, right? And I'm pressing it. Let me press it, and then you gotta slide it up, right? And I press this button right here, and I slide it up to remove it. And that's it. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you on my next one. Peace.